Good morning, and today is the day that nobody likes, and it's travel day home. I'm shooting it on the mobile phone, or cell phone as you American chaps like to call it, because I just want to travel light going through the airport. I'm hoping it's going to be a short vlog episode, this episode, because I can't be doing with another Madeira travel day, which was horrendous. Our friends who we met at meetup and our friends with, Kerry and Stuart, they flew from Melbourne yesterday, and apparently it was horrendous, which we had heard through social media that it was horrendous. Sarah's still packing if you can hear something. Apparently security was, the lines were awful. Kerry messaged me this morning. So we had read that some people had actually been stuck in the transfer coaches from the hotels to Melbourne. They weren't allowed out those coaches because the airport was too full. So they were sat in a coach for 3 hours before they get on the plane. So obviously it's been a hurricane, and it's been one of the worst hurricanes. So we're expecting some disruption. We're hoping that the people that got stuck here have flown out yesterday, but our pickup time has been amended today. We're going half an hour earlier, so hopefully that's a good sign. Or it could be that TUI is actually staggering things a little bit, so the airport's not too packed. I do know the flight from Melbourne to Newcastle, that's been pushed back till this evening. So I'm glad up to now we haven't been pushed back or anything like that. It's been a really good holiday. I'm going to do, when I get home, I'm probably going to sit there myself or with Sarah and talk about the holiday and our thoughts. To be honest, it's been great. It's been great. The hotel, Endless Summer. If we come, well, we are coming back again. If we can get somewhere else, we'll go somewhere else. We quite fancy Cabana Bay. But if it means we get in here, we're going to do Endless Summer. We can't fault it. It's clean, the food's good. The only issue I've got is the noise. Now, when we first got in the room, the neighbours were noisy, and I complained about it. There went, it was alright, a bit of noise upstairs, but it's nothing, it's a hotel, you're going to hear it. And then during the hurricane, there was a British couple came through, and it was like the crumpets, or clumpets, or whatever they are, swearing, noise, complaining. Got us up, got Sarah up at 4:15 on the speakerphone, 2 mornings. Awful. They left the evening, the Thursday evening of the hurricane, with suitcases, so I haven't got a clue, because somebody else banged on the door and had to go to them. So the noise, yeah, especially when you've got more on neighbours. Otherwise, it's just loudish, normal noise, so it is bearable. But yeah, the hotel, fantastic. So we've got to be out the room for 11 o'clock. I'm not going to show Sarah because she's still not dressed properly. We've got to be out the room at 11 o'clock. We're getting picked up now at 12 to go to Melbourne. So I'll shoot a bit of footage of the airport, obviously not security. Shoot a bit of footage on this mobile phone and see what we get up to. So I'm hoping it's not going to be a long drawn out episode. I'm hoping it's just basically us there, plane, gone. But it's been great. We've met some new friends. The meetup, social media friends. It's been good. But see you at the airport, or maybe in the lab. We'll probably talk to you in the lobby. I don't want to go home. Do you want to go home, Sarah? No, she wants to go home. She's taking her travel sickness pills already, I think. Liz just had an email from TUI, and because the plane is delayed coming to Orlando from Melbourne, our plane's delayed. We're supposed to have flown from Doncaster to Melbourne. That's been delayed. So we're supposed to have flown at 10.
20 to 5.
Yeah, 20 to 5. It's now 20 past 7, I think it was just said on the email, if I remember correctly. So it's technically, it's only an hour and a half. 2 hours.
2.5 hours.
Oh, God, shut up. But yeah, it's not, I mean, we've had worse. But do you know when it's a night flight? And I don't sleep on night flights. So, and it obviously knock-on effect when we get back home. So, but I was expecting it, could have done without it. We've had an hurricane, what do you expect? Then again, it's Tui, what do you expect? I'm going to have to sit on a case by the sounds of it, she's huffing and puffing. Hopefully, you'll hear from us in the lobby, unless another delay. We're out the room. It's actually got a bit quieter. There's loads of people arriving and loads of people leaving. Unfortunately, our TUI apps, both, obviously the problem with the TUI app, that's gone down. We haven't been able to get anything from, it was last night it started, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we did get an email saying that our transfer time has been brought forward last night, has been brought forward to 10 past 12. Obviously we're delayed, so I don't know why we're early, but anyway, but we haven't got a clue now what's happening, whether hopefully if it changes again the pickup time for the transfer, we'll get an email, but the email I didn't get till about 2 hours later after being told by the app, if that makes sense. But yeah, so as it stands now, we still think we're getting picked up at 10 past 12. So hopefully that's the case. Yeah, hopefully we'll get picked up. If it isn't here at 12:30, we're going to start panicking because I think we're the only guests that are here that are on that flight. And obviously with the app not working, we don't know if there's any changes to that pickup time. So fingers crossed. I've drunk quite a lot of water today, trying to keep hydrated for the flight, which has probably been a really big mistake. But just sat here now, and that's the worst thing about travel days, going home. Most of the time you're just in limbo, aren't you? And you just want to get home. There's quite a lot of people arriving, and considering it's the first day of the holidays and they're checking in, it's miserable. Well, they're walking in with suitcases, so yeah, they're coming in with suitcases, yeah. The transfer's running a bit late, I think. Just saying the transfer's running late. The transfer before us was running half an hour late. I've got a feeling this one is. But there's no rush because we're delayed anyway at the airport. So it doesn't matter really, does it? We made it on the coach. Sad Safi. Next year.
I'd rather be in Volcano Bay than now.
Yeah, I'd rather be in Volcano Bay right now, sat by the beach. Well, that was interesting. Hour and 3/4 on the bus. They wouldn't let people off the bus, but I got off because I was down to go to loo. Then they let a few off for a smoke and then lock the door and lock the rest on. They've just taken all the suitcases off. So there's me and a few of the smokers and Sarah stood outside the bus. The rest of the people are locked inside and they start snapping at people. Leave the suitcases alone, leave the suitcases alone. He's just apologised to one woman, this TUI bloke, for being snappy. Right ass. But we're in the queue luckily because I've just said stuff this. We're getting in line. But all the other poor bugs are on the coach. Right, that was quite handy. Straight through. Bag drop. think this what they basically said. There's 3 days worth of aircraft. For the last 3 days that didn't fly, they're coming today. So that's not bad. But then we've got another three coaches just turned up, and everyone seems to be locked in the coaches. They've just let the people out of our coach. So, but we're just heading off to security now. But no, that wasn't too bad compared to yesterday. There was 3 hours. But there's quite a lot of really annoyed people being locked on the coach. But we managed to sneak off. So yeah, security. And then food. Just been told some of the people that's supposedly flying to Manchester, they're actually flying to Gatwick now and getting a coach from Gatwick for some really weird reason. I ain't sure what that is yet, but I won't be happy doing this and then getting taken to Gatwick. That was Manchester, people from Manchester going to Gatwick, wasn't it? And then a coach from Gatwick.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Right, security was really easy, straight through. You go through the scanning machine and I've lost weight, so I put you stand in it and then slowly raise your arms. And I slowly raised my arms and my pants fell down and I couldn't grab them. So literally, I won't say what stopped them falling down totally, but, and then he said as soon as it scanned, he said, right, now grab your pants, quick. So that was interesting, but yeah. Oh, and we've got table service for food. I'm really quite impressed with it, to be honest. Hi, yeah. Right, what do you want?
We have pub style pretzels, please. And can we have 2 of the tap room burgers as well, please? And what lager do you have?
And table service as well. So are you impressed up to now?
Yeah, I think I'm really lucky getting a seat.
Yeah,
I didn't realise there was a sit here, wait until you served it, and we cut you through that bit.
Oh, did we?
But the seats were
But yeah, I must admit, I'm impressed. We did manage to sneak off the bus, the coach, and we did get in before a lot of people, and the queue now at check-in was getting really big, so we've probably pulled a bit of blinder thanks to my weak bladder. Well, you broke it?
No, you're the one that's been using it.
Oh, technical stuff. Right, this is our home for the next 5 hours.
What time did you say the flight had been filtered to?
It's landing at...
No.
sorry, 20 past 7, I think.
It says 7:05.
That's alright. 20 minutes positive. Sarah's just made friends with Duncan. Duncan, as in Dunkin' Donuts. That's made your day, hasn't it? That's cheered you up. That is a burger. I think that's probably the best airport food. That's from the bar, and then we've got a pretzel from that bar. That is really good. And it wasn't a bad price neither, was it? So that burger was like a double burger with cheese and onion. That was really nice. You're struggling, are you? So now we have the pretzel sticks with, I think that's a mustard, and then that's the beer cheese. Oh no, that's a mustard, and that's the beer cheese. But it's really nice food, it's even more so for an airport. So up to now, impressed. Yeah, we've just seen that, which is very interesting.
eBay cheaper, so
But
just
yeah,
take a picture of it.
yeah, I've got it in video. $25. Is it the History Channel one?
History Press, it says.
Oh, right. So we're just going to get some sweets. One thing that I'd say is been really nice about this trip, and we haven't really had it so much before, I don't know if it's because we've had the kids, but we've got chatting to loads of people. People just seem to want to come up and talk, and it's been really nice. It just even just sat there at the bar. People keep coming up and chatting.
That'd be our kids, but
Yeah, our kids probably. To be honest, when our kids are around, even I don't want to talk. I'm only joking, love them really. Right. I mean, I think this is the only shop, I think, at Melbourne from what I've seen for snacks. So we was talking to somebody who was on about getting the big bags of sweets to take back, duty free. There is a duty free, so that's sad. But I think this is just your sweetie shoppy part. Oh, they're potato.
Oh, the kids eat got $14.
14. Oh, right. Yeah, it's expensive, isn't it? Even for a airport. It's weird, isn't it? The food and beer was cheap-ish and quite good, but all this is quite expensive. To be continued. So I was going to buy some snacks for me, but no prices on anything. So it's probably why everything's still on the shelves. Duty free. See if we found that.
Do you want a bottle of water?
Yeah, depends how much it is here. Depends if there's a price on it.
There's nowhere else to get water anyway, so.
Do you want to walk to duty free? Is the prices on it?
No.
Yeah, so no, it'll probably be about bloody $4. If it comes to it, we'll walk back and I'll ask.
We're just at Melbourne Airport and I've just given Lee a task. He's got to eat his donut without licking his lips. This shouldn't be too hard because I haven't got proper... God, I don't want to say what that looks like. No, don't.
Me this morning. Oh, put me off it.
It's worse when you get one that's covered in the proper granulated sugar. It's trying. You're doing quite well, actually. We've got video evidence as well if you lick your lips.
Don't help when everyone's looking at me at the top.
They're wondering why they're filming you eating a donut. That's got horrible brown gooey stuff like coming out. Does it taste nice?
It's a bloke licking his lips and rubbing his pants that's really putting me off. Your free section. That's your little cocktail bar, so there's two bars. That ain't where we got the food from, obviously. And, oh yeah, there's your Myers rum. So Sarah's got the Myers rum. Yeah, you can't get that. That's the stuff that you get in your Mai Tais here. The Birmingham flight's going to get called soon, and I think that was... Never heard of that.
That was the vodka.
Yeah, the Birmingham flight's getting called soon. That landed after hours, but I think they've had the bigger delay, so... Right, let's go spend some more money. I was told we was just about to board. About to start boarding, and then it comes over the announcement. Technically shoes. They're going to get back to us. Technically shoes. I've heard that one before.
At least you've got a comfy chair for the night, haven't you? Held up on your knee.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure that somebody's probably spilt a bag of nuts. Or something like that. Yeah, that's technical. I think I said it during Madeira on the way home. Positivity.
That way?
Yeah, it was too early then.
Oh, we're on board. Yeah,
We're on board.
We actually got on.
Don't know what the technical issue was, but they sorted it. And flight time back is a miraculous 6 hours
And
40 minutes.
something like that, yeah.
6 hours 40 minutes. Wouldn't that be great if that was the travel time to Orlando?
And it took 9 hours for this flight to get here, so it was obviously a headwind coming, and then we've got the wind behind us going back, which is plus, isn't it? This will get home quicker.
We had our hoodies on because usually our experience is when we're on the plane going home, it's freezing. absolutely roasting. So
I'm going to
hoodies
be
off.
having hot sweats in a minute, I think.
You do anywhere.
I know, but I'll be having more hot sweats.
So, but yeah, so just sat here now, waiting to take off. I'm waiting to expand like a gassy barrage balloon, like Mrs. What's her face?
Durdsley.
Mrs. Durdsley out of Harry Potter. I don't know why.
That's quite a funny thought.
So yeah, just bouncing around the roof of the cabin. But yeah, so I'm not going to be vlogging or anything, not shooting anymore because it's going to be a night flight. People are going to be asleep. I'm hopefully going to be asleep. So we may shoot a bit at the airport when we land. I doubt it.
It might be just you, because I'll probably even look worse than I do now.
But I think that's probably going to be the end of travel day, going home. So I hope you've enjoyed the series. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. We are planning, as soon as we get back, looking at another Florida trip for next year with Samuel and Amy. So it's just getting the dates right with Amy at university. But yep, that's the next plan. So again, thank you for watching this Florida episode with
the next day.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, my sweetheart. Oh, have you been a good boy?
I have one.